That's a bigger picture. But the immediate step is...
The Competition and Consumer Protection Commission, FCCPC, is a regulatory agency that is statutorily empowered to provide redress to complaints by consumers. In line with this duty, the Commission has formally instituted legal proceedings against Multichoice Nigeria Limited and its Chief Executive Officer, John Ugbe, at the Federal High Court in Lagos. The FCCPC sued Multichoice for allegedly violating a regulatory order to halt a planned price increase for DSTV and GoTV services. The FCCPC accuses the company of obstructing an ongoing investigation and disregarding consumer protection regulations. BKO, the truth is Nigerians are tired of paying a fortune to watch television. Now, the FCCPC is dragging Multichoice to court over a hike in subscriptions. Yeah. What are your expectations here?
I think the FCCPC is on the right path. Before now, the question we kept asking was, who will fight for the Nigerian consumer?
Sure.
People buy flight tickets and airlines treat them like
you don't have
a sweet wrap on the floor. A sweet wrap on the floor is totally valueless. Airlines will treat people the way they like. They will delay your flight for many hours without an explanation, without anybody even talking to you. To them, you don't matter.
They won't even provide you a hotel.
They don't even tell you why.
Exactly.
So now we have an FCCPC headed by Tunji Bello, a journalist. He's not a lawyer, he's a journalist, you know, by training. Okay. And he believes that this is not right. Now, the FCCPC is in the news now for doing good things. They go into the markets to talk to market women that look, unfair business practices we don't want and all that. In one of those engagements in Osun, one of the women told the FCCPC officials that, look, it is our union, our union, professional union, that forces us to increase prices. And if we do not comply, they will punish us. So these things are happening. We wanted an FCCPC that will truly fight for the Nigerian people.
True.
Okay. Now, Tunji Bello and co are doing that. Whoever does not support what they are doing and he calls himself a Nigerian, we need to begin to doubt their origin. That means there is no droplet of patriotism, of the blood of patriotism in them. Blood of patriotism is not flowing in their veins. If you will not back the FCCPC on matters like this. Now, corporate players in our country must commit to regulation.
True.
There are things that I cannot say here because I know the NBC is there. We respect the NBC. We know some people don't. Some people behave like NBC does not exist, but we are too professional to not respect the NBC. And there is also a regulator outside of our country. Those who choose to carry our signals, in the UK, for example, we are duty bound to play
by the rules.
By their rules. That's responsible journalism. Corporate players must, before the time that they asked for expired, they quickly implemented a hike in their subscription rate. That is totally disrespectful to the regulator. And the court ruled, the other day that FCCPC is permitted, is permitted to play this role of checking on fair business practices across the entire economy of our country, across all the sectors of the Nigerian economy. Now, how do you do that a meeting was called, you agreed to attend. You said they should give you some time. Okay, after so number of days, you come for that meeting.
Okay.
And then before anything, you now quickly increase so that it will be a fait accompli. You understand? That was what they wanted to do. Okay, once we increase, they will not be able to do anything about it. Responsible corporate players don't do this. And I don't think that in South Africa, anybody can be permitted to do this. Remember what happened to Onduka Bagbena in South Africa now? They are not going to permit it. South Africa is the strike capital of the world. You do not... The things that are permitted in our country, nobody can try it in South Africa. I was in South Africa in 2006 when this grocery chain...
Is it ShopRite?
ShopRite, when their staff went on strike in their country. They quickly had to call the staff and they agreed to do what the staff wanted. In Nigeria, when our people decided that enough was enough of the exploitation, here in ShopRite, some irresponsible policemen were sent to go and be beating them up. The effort of those Nigerians to resist their exploitation by their employer was foiled. It is in our country that people do not abide by labor ordinances. Elsewhere, you are not going to be permitted to do it. You give security agents money and then you are allowed to do what you like. No, it is wrong. As a regulator, you must submit. If you ask for a week, give us a week. Why did you go and implement when they told you, hold on, do this, let's have this conversation before you increase.
Okay. Now, there's this other question. When will Nigeria also have its own pay TV that can stand shoulder to shoulder with a company like Multichoice?
So is that the
remedy? FCCPC has done with telecoms. You know what is going on. You see what they have done with petrol. You see, these are Nigerians now. Do you understand? It is about FCCPC.
And the airlines too.
Airlines, the airports, and everything.
The airlines.
The airlines. So it is about giving bites to what FCCPC is doing. You know, apart from the fact that the man is a journalist, which is a pride for us, I think he also did law too. So it's a combination of someone who is prepared for the job, and we should do everything to support him. Trust me, he can afford all these things, but it's about Nigerians. It's about us giving him support. I remember this song has been in our mouth all this while. That can somebody stop Multichoice from the way they are?
No, some even ask that can Nigerian government dictate to the company on how much they...
We have a regulator.
No, everywhere in the world. Everywhere in the world, this is done. Everywhere. Why is MTN subjecting itself, MTN and others, to talks over a
exactly before NCC can approve
there is no country that will simply allow you to come and dictate prices without questions being asked. There's no country everywhere in the world. There's no country that will permit that.
In fact, we have been doing poorly in that area.
We are not doing it well here.
Exactly.
Because governments must be committed to the well-being of the people.
Exactly.
First.
The interest of the people is paramount.
Exactly.
It's not a question of, what is their business about pricing. Of course, they should be concerned about pricing.
Because why do they exist? They're serving the Nigerian customer.
The reason why they exist is to protect the consumer's rights. And trust me, they haven't done enough.
So I'm not surprised that they've gone to court. Because why won't they go to court?
Well,
These are people, some of them are not even paying the right taxes to our country.
I just hope
many of the foreign companies are not paying the right taxes to our country. They are bleeding our country.
Exactly.
And how do they do it? They use Nigerians who are not patriotic, gluttonous Nigerians.
To perpetrate this crime.
Yes. They are the ones who say, okay, don't pay this. We know how to do it. You know, they will collect money from them. What should go to the purse of the country goes into the pockets of some individuals.
I mean, 40,000 naira per month, you know, so No, it is.
It all depends. If you have like 4 rooms now and your children in their rooms, they may not want to watch what you want to, or what your friends want to watch in the parlor. You have to do a kind of dual viewing.
And
that means you will pay more.
Yeah, you pay more. You pay more for dual. But anyway, it's a fine place for us to leave. Appreciate you.
Always a pleasure.
BKO. Thank you very much. Yeah, the civilian general.
They will learn.
They will learn. And that's it on Journalist Hangout today. You can watch the repeat broadcast of this episode tonight at 11. Join us on Sunday for the longer version of Journalist Hangout from 1:30 to 3:30 p.m. We are on YouTube at youtube.com/TVC News Nigeria. I am Benga Oreshegun. Bye for now, and God bless Nigeria.